Okay, this video is just going to be me showing photographs but talking over to make you understand where I'm coming from here. Okay, this particular picture shows the armature with the reference material of the girl in the back. It's loosely based on this one model. I cannot remember her name. I think she's Slavic. I think she could be Russian or something like that. Very pretty girl. Um, And then here's this is probably about an hour's worth of work of roughing in the clay. Um, just showing you the basic gesture of the pose. Here I'm refining it more. Um, Here I'm, still refining it. I used epoxy on the lower half of the body here to make it stronger because it has a tendency to want to break at the knees or the ankles. Then I used epoxy, you can see here on the leg, but also a mixture of clay as well. This is actually Gray Primo clay. Uh, um, it's I like it because you can see the detail really good. You can see I must have been working on a man too because I got back pictures here. Um, I'm trying to make her butt look athletic but curvy at the same time. It's really funny. This ended up looking like a girl I was dating at the time. Her physique was very close to this shape. Um, the boobs are overdone here, but there's a reason why I did that. It has to do with when I put the bathing suit on later. You can see I'm finding the shape of the face now. I think in this picture I realized that the cheekbones weren't low enough. They need to be a little lower. If you see here, I kind of filled them in. You see? It's a process. You go through layers and you figure out what you're going to do. And here I'm experimenting with the hair to see which way I want it to blow and all that kind of stuff. I don't know why it stopped. Oh, my computer. Hang on, my computer went offline. It does that a lot. I'm down here in the basement. I use a little, I use a little, Wi-Fi picker upper. It just picks up the Wi-Fi. Okay, so here's a more refined look. It's getting close here. Let me go back one. You can see now I'm kind of starting to add in all the strands and oh wow, it went off again. I think it went off again. Yeah, it did. Sorry about this, guys. Anyway, see the butt's pretty much done. I'm a little butt centric, so a lot of times I'll really go to town on that. And here I'm refining the face, utilizing a lot of what I love about Frank Rosetta. Like if you look at the eyes, they're kind of like cat eyes. They're like almond shaped, but they kind of go up at the ends. On the outside they go up a little higher. You see what I'm talking about? And then the cheekbones are very full and a round forehead. The full lips, small nose, very Frank Rosetta inspired. Almost every girl I do is. You'll see. Oh my God, it went off again. Shit. It could be the weather we're having. It's windy out there and cold. Let's see. All right, came back on now. Here I'm trying to find the neck structure. Okay, I already seen that picture. Here I'm like finding the neck structure. I think I started roughing out the hands. You see this, the gloves? Yeah, I'm showing the gesture of the body with the gloves. Here, the face was a little long, so I cut it. I did the same thing with the Hercules. I don't know if it's a technique I have. If the head has, a little too long, I'll cut it with a saw, with a like a saw, like a jeweler's saw. I don't have anyone nearby. And it takes, like about like a pen line out, but sometimes that's all you need, and it really improves the look. I would have to say one thing that you have to make sure you don't do is I don't know why it's not going to the next picture. Weird. Why is it not going to the next picture? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, now I'm working on the axe. Okay, if you look carefully, this is actually this is just a thing of epoxy. Okay, this is clay, sculpted clay. This is epoxy. Now this is masking tape. I use masking tape to make leather because I don't know if you've ever noticed, if you look at masking tape, it if you look at the masking tape, you can see the texture. See it? Kind of, you can see it. It's actually better on the smaller ones. Let me show you the small one. You can really see it on this one. See how it is? And you just cut it in strips, and you use it to make his leather straps and stuff like that. Okay, so let's go to the next. Okay, here I'm still refining the face. There's things about this face I did not like. It took me quite a while to get it to where I was happy with it. Here it's looking okay, Here, I think the problem I have with it looks too much like she's had fillers put in. Like here it looks okay. But the 3/4 shot, here it looks okay, But it looks like she has fillers in, like cosmetic surgery crap. So I think somewhere along the way I fixed that. I got rid of that look. I don't know why I didn't show. It's weird that I immediately showed this, how I was doing all the bathing suit. Like I didn't show how if you look carefully, you can see her nipples popping through this, and I did that on purpose as like a visual joke, And as you notice, the boobs end up looking more real here. You see, because I actually filled in like they're being pushed together by the bra, so they look a little more real now. Anyway, it's getting closer to being nearly done. The base is just like a mountainous mass. Oops, I don't want to go so fast. You see here I used the two-headed giant as one of the giants, like she killed him. And this was a piece of jewelry that I used. See this right here? That's a piece of jewelry I used for the shoulder pad and just put a little point on it. And these were, like glamour things, like you could glue them on stuff, and I used those for the bathing suit. Once again, the masking tape here. But I'm showing a little bit of butt cleavage. Anyway, you get the idea of it. It's getting close to being done now. Okay, now I sprayed it full gray so it kind of brings everything together. It looks a little weird right here because the head is basically levitating on the neck. And it might be being pulled a little bit from the weight from the hair. Like I said, I'm still not. I like the face, but there's things I would do different now because of my abilities have changed in 3 years. I think I would have made her forehead not so prominent. I would have made the hair come down over here more. Kind of bubble over here. This came out nice. I like this. I think I'd put a tongue in him, and his tongue's hanging out later on. It may not be in pictures, though. Is that it? I don't think that's it. Oh, it's taking a while to load in. Please excuse my sinuses. I'm very nasally today. As you can see, that's the jewelry thing I used. I don't know why these are taking so long to load in. Sorry about this. I think we're almost done anyway. Oh, and here's the cape I made. Basically, the concept is it's like maybe a polar bear pelt or something like that. Kind of cool. You can see the hood. That's the hood, and that's holding it onto her body because it's pretty heavy. This will all have to be cast hollow along with the head. Would have to be cast hollow. Of course, the base would have to be. Then we're back to the beginning. So I hope that helps. Helps you understand where I'm coming from here. All right, take care.